A Nigerian school is targeting students from low-income families to give them a chance to excel at science, maths and engineering for a fee of 100 naira a day, hoping they can hone skills to help their families escape poverty. One student, 12-year-old Faridat Bakare, who enrolled at NoScope Secondary School in Abuja in 2020, a year after it opened, has set his sights on becoming an engineer. In a technical laboratory of the school, she shows off a prototype for a solar-powered car made from board, which she developed with her classmates.
I want to become an electrical engineer who works with robots, solar panels, and all the connection of all the snap circuits, all things like that.
NoScope runs largely on donations, and school officials visit each family to establish that they have no capacity to pay full fees, which would work out as 66,000 naira a term. The school currently has 82 pupils, but is expanding each year. Irene Bangwell, founder of NoScope, said the idea of a science-oriented high school for poor children came to her 8 years ago when she had to take her child to hospital. When she heard a cleaner there tell another patient that her young daughter was also a cleaner instead of being in school, Bangwell's heart sank.
When we decided to run the NoScope, we had to ask ourselves, what kind of education does the poor man's child need to break out of poverty? That's what we set out to do. We didn't set out to open a classroom and say, oh, there's another new school for poor children. No. We said, how can we fuse into learning for the poor enough value that they can break out of poverty?
Kingsley Bangwell is Irene's husband and co-founder of the project.
Continue a generation of millions of people that are not very literate, that are not very productive, that will continually remain under the poverty line and perpetuate another generation of poverty. And I'm saying there's something we can do about it. We can't reach everybody, but for every one child that we can get out of the street and give this empowering education, I see it is victory and it's a great, great contribution to building a great nation and just society.
In January, the United Nations said at least 10.5 million children in Nigeria do not attend school, the highest rate in the world. Most affected are girls, children with disability, and those from poor households. Students at NoScope spend 75% of their time studying science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and when they graduate, each student has to develop a prototype of something they can use or pursue after school.
Before, I didn't know how to use the laptop, the monitors, and all this. So now in the NoScope under school, I've made solar car, I've made solar itself, and I've used solar to charge a phone.
NoScope runs a rigorous competitive selection process that takes between 3 to 5 months before a student is finally taken in. They start by sending out application flyers to underserved communities and poor workers, after which they visit all the homes of the applicants to make sure that they truly are unable to pay for quality education. Sometimes they get over 100 applicants, but are only able to take in 30 students per year, as the school is still in a rented space. The goal for the Bangwells is to set up more of such schools in Nigeria and the rest of Africa.